Welcome. This information session PowerPoint was made up from questions asked by prospective students during various open houses, career day events, and campus visits. A typical student class configuration may consist of individuals that have never worked a full-time job before, those looking for a career change, or those already in their career job, trained at the first responder level, and are here for further EMS training at the EMT or paramedic level. A career in EMS is not for everyone. It takes a special type of individual with a strong desire to help others. Starting pay for an EMT is just above minimum wage. The bottom line is that we deal with sick people, not just in the emergency or 911 setting, but also in the non-emergency setting by transferring patients between hospitals or between nursing homes and hospitals. A career in EMS is not for everyone. It takes a special type of individual with a strong desire to help others. The bottom line is that we deal with sick people, not just in the emergency or 911 setting, but also in the non-emergency setting by transferring patients between hospitals or between nursing homes and hospitals. A reasonable degree of physical fitness is expected. The job demands a variety of lifting and moving patients and equipment. Although help is usually available when necessary, a rule of thumb is that every EMT should be able to lift 75 pounds by themselves. Most EMS jobs are in the pre-hospital setting and require some type of driving. A clean driving record gives the prospective employee a better chance of getting hired than those with driving issues. This is an example of a job description from Century Ambulance Service, a non-fire-based EMS service. It displays a typical list of EMS job requirements. For job demands, you want to be able to work in a team environment. The first responders at an emergency scene may have never met before this incident, but work seamlessly together to achieve a positive outcome. Work quickly under pressure. Decisions you make may mean the difference between life and death. Maintain emotional stability. The patient expects you, as the EMT, to have all the right answers, make all the right decisions, and everyone lives happily ever after. It doesn't always work out that way. Some of our patients will live and some of our patients will die. EMT classes are offered both at Central and North Campus. Paramedic classes are split between the two campuses, so our paramedic students need to be familiar with the location of the health science buildings at both campuses. The paramedic 1 and 2 terms are taught at North Campus, and terms 3 and 4 are taught at Central Campus. You do not need a degree to begin work in the EMS field. A certificate in EMT and/or paramedic certificate will allow you to take the National Registry exam and obtain a state license. If you already have some college credits, it would be in your best interest to meet with an advisor to determine if you would be eligible for the AS degree after completing the EMT and paramedic classes. Having a degree will make you more marketable as a prospective employee versus someone that does not have a degree. Also, if you plan on making a career in EMS and move up the ranks to a supervisor position, you will eventually need a degree. Because EMT is a one-semester program, the classes fill up quickly. Our paramedic program is 4 additional semesters. In addition to the core classes in the EMT and paramedic program, a few general education classes make up the AS degree in EMS. Broward College offers EMS classes year-round during all 3 major semesters. Term 1, August, is 16 weeks long. Term 2, January, is 16 weeks long. Term 3, May, is 12 weeks long. Some students choose not to attend classes during Term 3 in the summer because it has the same quantity of material to be covered in a shorter amount of time. During a typical 16-week semester, the program is divided into 3 main parts: lecture, skills lab, and clinical time. You will get out of the program what you put in. Your success will be determined by your effort. For the clinical practicum, we have hospital and field training. In the 80s, Broward College was one of the only institutions that offered EMT and paramedic training programs. Today, you have several choices on where to obtain your training. Wherever you decide, make sure that the institution is accredited. Later on in your career, when the time is ready for promotion, you'll want to have the college credits necessary for your degree from a recognized program. Broward College is a state school. The state subsidizes your tuition to provide quality instructors, excellent equipment, and a modern facility. You get the most bang for your buck from a state school. Students receive instruction from a combination of full-time and part-time instructors. Several of our full-timers are retired from their respective EMS career departments. Our part-timers are still working in the field. Students benefit from this mix of personnel and experience. You will not find any equipment used in the field that we do not have in the Skills Lab. Because we have no control over where our students will eventually work, our Skills Lab stocks several brands of devices for student exposure. Remember that if you attend class at Broward College, you become a college student and can take advantage of all the programs that Broward College has to offer. Whether it is enjoying a movie or special event with Student Life, getting help with a resume at the Student Success Center, or working out in the Fitness Center. Our program only has a few prerequisites. You need to be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or equivalent, CPR card that includes BLS and is approved by the American Heart Association, and complete our health science application. This is the CPR card that's required. It must be from the American Heart Association and it must be BLS provider level. It must be a current card. We do not care where you obtain the card, but it must be this card. If you do not have a location to get a CPR card, the college offers the class through our continuing education department. The first step to take to get into our program is to become a Broward College student. Here are the steps for a prospective student who has never been to college before, is transferring from another college, or has taken college classes in the past and is returning. Make sure you visit the financial aid office. Even if financial aid grant dollars do not cover your specific course, every semester new scholarships become available. Scholarships can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Admissions will verify your proof of residency for in-state tuition. You will need to have your transcript sent from wherever you have attended classes previously. If you register as a degree-seeking student, the college requires you to take placement testing and attend a general campus orientation. Because EMS is a limited access program, you will only be able to register for classes once your application is approved and you have completed the requirements. It is important to note that the EMT program is not eligible for financial aid because it's a one-semester program. However, for paramedic, you will be eligible for financial aid. Part of the process of becoming a Broward College student is activating your BC email. Once you activate your BC email, it will be the only email address the college will use to notify you of upcoming events. You must check it often no matter how many other email addresses you may have. If based on your past history you have experienced difficulty with math, English, or reading comprehension, it is strongly recommended that you take at the college level before beginning EMS courses. Nowadays, everybody is in a rush to begin their training, but if you have not mastered the fundamentals, you will struggle in our program. We want you to be successful in EMS. It makes you look good and it makes us look good. If you are not ready to start the program because you have decided to take some prep courses or prefer not to take classes during the summer term, refer to the list of general education classes towards the EMS AS degree. We also offer an introductory one-credit class that any BC student can take, which provides an insight into the EMS career. Currently, there is no entry-level exam for EMT. If you're looking to start the paramedic program, you will need to take the FSDAP test. It is offered at both North and Central campuses' e-testing centers. This test will require an administration fee. You do not need a specific score on the exam. Admissions just needs to verify that you did complete the test in order to continue with the admissions process. We strongly recommend that any standardized test you are required to take, that you do the best you can because it will remain on your transcript. Once you have completed the FSDAT for paramedic, or if you're applying for EMT, you must meet with the academic advisor and complete the Health Science Limited Access application. The advisor will review your college standing and sign the application. You will turn in the signed application to the admissions office during the current application period. It is recommended that you schedule an online appointment to meet with an advisor versus walking in. This is what the Health Science Limited Access application looks like. It must be signed by the academic advisor. After you turn in your application, you will receive an email in your BC email address within 24 hours. Admissions will send that email and they will specify what your next steps will be in order to confirm a seat in the program. You will need to complete a physical, CPR, drug, background, and fingerprint screenings. The sooner you complete the required paperwork, the better your chances are at confirming a seat with your preferred schedule. There are many different job opportunities for EMT and paramedics throughout the state of Florida. It may mean having to go where the jobs are. Not every county within the state is similar to the way EMS functions in Broward County, mainly fire rescue. In addition to the fire rescue model, there are county-based non-fire EMS services, hospital-based EMS, and private company EMS services. There are a lot of prospective employees and graduate students in the Tri-County area, which makes it very competitive for the good jobs. Thank you for your interest in our program. Please visit our webpage for more information.